Hello and welcome back for more Terraria Calamity mod revisited. Now unfortunately I had a previous episode that was recorded with getting all the gear and doing the boss fight, but unfortunately that was accidentally deleted when I was clearing out my hard drive. I had some old footage that had to go, so while I was deleting, I accidentally deleted the footage itself, which is a pain. So let me try to go ahead and recap what basically happened from that episode. So last time we went over to the Sulphurous Sea, and we actually explored the Abyss, where I needed to get the lionfish or the archerfish, one or the other, to actually help during this fight. We actually got the archerfish, and I may actually go over there and do some more exploring later on. But with the archerfish, I went ahead, got some potions, and actually did the slime god fight. It was challenging to say the least, but I actually did beat it. But today I'm gonna actually go ahead and reenact this fight once again, so that way we can do it for completion's sake on footage. So with that, let's go ahead and get this fight started. Now this, again, is a very challenging fight, and the one thing I found out very early on is that you have to keep moving, because these things will keep charging you, and if you stay stationary and try to slowly bring them along, they will attack mercilessly. So in doing all the research that I did, basically I learned that you gotta keep running. There is no slowing down, they will keep charging, and most and foremost, stay away from the core, because the core causes the most chaos itself. Basically, once it touches you, it's going to cause you to lose control for a bit, and you don't want to do that when these guys keep attacking you. So I'm going to keep running all the way across the screen, then I'll turn around once I get near the ocean, and turn back again for this fight. The biggest thing that turned the tables with this was probably getting the archerfish, because with this power and the damage it was doing, it made a big difference than a minigun. The minigun's nice and it serves a purpose, but for this fight, it was not strong enough. So the archerfish was just luckily enough the first chest that I opened, and they kind of recommended that you didn't go there till either hard mode or really late pre-hard mode, which kind of fits the bill right about now because we're almost there anyway. So with that, I had to go to the dungeon again, get the shadow key to go back to the Abyss, and get the archerfish, but it was well worth it. Again, I was kind of really resting my laurels on getting the lionfish, but hey, I'll take what I can get, and this actually worked out a lot better. So right now, we got this big slime broken down into two. Actually, both Cremulon and the other one have actually been both broken down. Pardon me, I can't remember its name right now because, you know, when you're working with this thing, you're not worried about what it's called, you're just worried about getting away from it, trying to survive. So that's the whole premise behind that. And yeah, this dash, which used to seem like impossible, doesn't seem to be impossible now after you keep doing it for a bit. You get kind of comfortable with how it moves. So with the charging, you just kind of dash away from it and it's all good. Again, as you break them down, they seem to not really hit as hard. They seem to hit a little bit lighter, which makes a huge difference, but they still have those debuffs, which you definitely want to stay away from. Especially with the other one, because, and by the other one, I mean the corruption one, not Cremulon, the red one. The red one's actually kind of easier to deal with. Cremulon only adds a slight buff, but it still doesn't make it any less deadly. As a matter of fact, we almost have Cremulon down right about now. But the corruption, yeah, stay away from him. He will wreak a havoc and give you kind of like this hellfire debuff that just keeps burning and takes away health. So with that, we just keep avoiding him, focus on that last piece of Cremulon, and again, they kind of feel much different once you break them apart. But the minions, the smaller minions in this fight are the ones you really have to be careful of, because they kind of float everywhere and they become very, very much of a nuisance. So by trying to avoid them and some of the mines that are left behind, that's the other big thing, is if you keep moving in a big pattern, you avoid all those mines that get left behind, like the purple ones you've seen there, the stationary ones. They do a ton of damage as well. By avoiding them, it made the fight so much easier. But yeah, right now they are just, actually I think we only got, what, the one left? Actually, there's the core. Okay, there's two of them left, so we're about to get this one down. Oh, don't do that. Again, once you get stuck, once they get you stuck, it becomes a whole different fight entirely. So by getting out of that and just keep moving, it makes a big difference. There's one thing I don't like about what I'm doing right here, and I wouldn't recommend, is staying in a small enclosed spot. If anything, I should have just kept going off to the right and made the fight easier, but we've already got that one down, so it's only one left with the core, and we can just go ahead and focus on getting him down. And of course all the minions, okay, he's gone now. The core's going to go ahead and get a little bit faster, and it's not really that challenging. If you can just kind of zigzag and dodge, you'll be alright. Doesn't have much health left, so we're just going to go ahead and try to take him down right here. Again, there's actually little red mines too you have to be mindful of. They tend to move a little bit more, it seems, more than the purple ones anyway, that are getting shot out by the core. But yeah, we're just going to keep avoiding you. And this is it. Actually, I'm kind of surprised for the second time around, this fight actually went really smooth. So Again, the archerfish made a big difference in this battle. I'm glad I used it. I'm glad I got it. And I'm glad, yeah, there we go. I actually was hit. I forgot about that part, but there we go. It's done. It's actually done. So, yeah, for the second time around, that actually went a lot smoother than I thought. I thought I was going to have issues with it, and I thought there was going to be problems, but fortunately, again, if you move in a big pattern and you keep staying away from them, with the right weapon, it makes all the difference. Now, with this, I really didn't research the loot, so basically I don't know what I'm really getting into that much, except for the purified slime. I know that can actually create some very helpful things, but other than that, I really don't know much about the loot itself. So again, okay, we got the mantle, which you actually use the trophy. I can go ahead and hang that up on the wall. There's the purified gel, which I actually have 2 stacks of now, so it's probably roughly about 90-some total. Okay, then we also have the mana overloader over there, which, again, I'm not really going to use that because I'm not a mage, but that may craft something helpful down the road, so I may hold on to it. I already have one of them, but I'm going to hold on to this one as well because you never know, because things come up and sometimes you need to have an extra one, and I just like to be prepared for that anyway. And of course, we got our 100 and some gel, which I'm not even going to need because I already got 999, so with that, I'll probably just either trash it or sell it or one or the other. But in the meantime, let's go back and take a look at what's going on. I actually have some things here I want to drop. I didn't even pay attention to that extra iron skin potion up there. I don't know if I picked that up off a mob or if it didn't get used by the boss. We did use all the potions, it looks like, other than that one, which, by the way, I did use regeneration, iron skin, endurance. I did have a life force potion I found somewhere. I believe it was in one of the chests in the abyss. So there was that. And there was, yeah, it was a lot. We actually used about roughly 5 potions, of course, so that was good. Very good, it all worked out. I'm glad it worked out the way it did. And it's a challenge to say the least. I mean, it's like if you ever take a test, like a test you really needed to pass, that's kind of what it felt like. It's like it makes you really nervous and you're trying to stay focused in on it, but you get all nervous and you just kind of lose focus sometimes. That's kind of what it is. Yeah, we've actually got a pretty good amount. I don't know where the extra iron skin potion came from, but well, we can always use it next time for the wall of flesh. That fight will be coming up next, as a matter of fact. I had already started a elevator for this episode. It was supposed to be about this episode, but it's already started, so we're kind of taking a step back to move forward. So after this, what we're basically going to do in the next episode is explore the underworld level a little bit more and get ready for the wall of flesh. That's right, we're not that far from hard mode. So it was a lot of prep work, a lot of exploring and such, but we're getting there. And actually, before we get into hard mode, maybe I'll take another good look at the abyss to see if there's anything I can miss. Because I believe there's a mini boss down there I haven't seen yet, which was the clam. That may be worth investigating in itself, because I'm sure there's something I could probably get from it that may be useful either now or down the road, either way. But it may be worth a look through just to see what we can get. Again, there's a couple layers in the abyss. I believe it's 4. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I kind of got into a ramble. Purified gel, some things we can actually make. We can make the ninja belt, which kind of looks good. Again, I apologize for the rant. Actually, that looks like a hard mode kind of item. Okay, then we got some armor here. Actually, looks like it could be underworld kind of armor, really. Hellstone bars with the purified slime. That's rather interesting. Let's see what else. Or is it just the armor in itself? Well, there's actually a pickaxe. Here we go. 100% pickaxe power. I think that's the same as the Hellstone pickaxe. 100% pickaxe power. So that's right on the level. This actually could be a very interesting alternative if we wanted to make it so. So that's going to end this endeavor. Now we can go ahead and focus on the underworld, which would be coming up probably with an episode or 2. Either way, I think I will really take an episode to just explore the abyss and see what's going on there. But hopefully in the next couple episodes, we'll wrap up pre-hard mode. We'll go ahead and get ready for hard mode, take out the wall of flesh, which shouldn't be too bad-ish. I really don't know how much he changed in Calamity mod, what they may have done with him or added with him. So that could be a very interesting endeavor right there to see. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, in the coming days, we should be seeing the eventual changeover to hard mode. So this is going to come out on Monday, roughly. I'd say hopefully by Friday, maybe Saturday, we could be in hard mode. But again, I don't know how the schedule's going to shake out. So bear with me on that. I apologize if we don't come out sooner, but we are getting pretty close. So yes, actually, just taking a look at my potions really quick. With that, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when new videos and live streams come out. YouTube's funny like that. And please be sure to rate the video if you enjoyed it, as always, as it helps the channel out greatly and helps these videos to get discovered. And I really appreciate it overall. Thank you again so much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day, I'll see you again next time as we get ready for the underworld and the abyss. The video's over, but there's more where that came from. Be sure to subscribe for more Terraria Let's Plays, Top 5s, and other videos as well as we cover different titles. You can click on one of the videos here for more. Be sure to rate this video accordingly as it helps the channel out greatly. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.